after watching what happened with Devin Haney when he fought Ryan Garcia, and I made a few videos talking about that, man. I said I was really upset. Like one of my lives I made, I was really upset with the matchup with what happened because Devin could have died, bro. And a lot of these Ryan Garcia fans, man, they don't care, bro. And these are the same fans, right? When Tank stopped Ryan, and then Ryan was making all these excuses. These the same dudes that was saying, Ryan Garcia was drained and his ribs was messed up. They was okay making all these excuses. Oh, that's the reason why Tank won because he had the advantage. In that case, Tank wasn't doped up. In this case, again with Devin and Ryan was doped up, bro. So how could you excuse that? But the thing is, see, Ryan Garcia, I'm gonna say it like I'm gonna say it. And this is not for every Hispanic person, but a lot of times, man, they gonna ride with their guy, regardless to what. If Devin would have died in that ring, they would have probably been clapping in joy. They would have been happy. They wouldn't have scolded him. They wouldn't have disowned Ryan. They would have been happy because and then you know me on this channel, I don't really talk about race. But if we gotta be honest with ourselves, man, we can't sit up here and say boxing is not filled with racism. It definitely is. And on that aspect, I see the double standards when it comes to when Tank beat Ryan versus when Ryan beat Devin, and all of the antics that came along with the Ryan situation with Dev. And that's why I was saying Ryan need to get touched up, son. Like he need the streets to answer him, bro. Like he need to get handled, bro. And I don't mean with kid gloves, bro. He need to be handled because you juiced up in boxing. That boy Devin could have not left that ring, bro. We could have seen another Dadashev. You see what I'm saying? Or we could have saw another Adonis Stevenson situation or something like that. And shout out to Shakur, man. Shakur even said, yo, look, this is the reason why I fight. He kind of like saying, look, I fight how I fight. He said this on another interview too, with Knockout Bitch Ass. He pretty much was saying, yo, look, I fight how I fight, bro. I'm going to keep fighting how I fight. That's what I do. And the thing is this, man. After seeing what happened with Devin and Ryan, I see why. Now that you see the reason why I like the sweet science, you see the reason why I like boxers that move. I love that because he said Devin should have said fuck the fans because we already know that most fans, they not the ones in the ring taking them punches. You know what I mean? When Knockout talk all that bitch ass shit about how Shakur ain't gonna win rounds fighting like that against Tank. Motherfucker, how the fuck do you know? I bet you he never even laced up a glove a day in his fucking life, man. Shut your stupid ass up, man. Yo, you telling a professional fighter what he not gonna do in the ring, what he not gonna win. Motherfucker, you ain't even an amateur fighter. And half these dudes, like I'm gonna say it again, half of them never bust a grape in the street. They probably never even got spit on wrong in the streets. They want to talk about somebody else and what they gonna do in the ring and what they not gonna do. Man, shut up, nigga. You know what I mean? But anyway, this is the reason why I'm never gonna talk about Shakur's performance because look, or whoever, Floyd, and this is the reason I made the short and I said these are my top 5 defensive fighters, and Floyd was one of them. Purnell was in there, and I say that because look, these fans, most of these fans, they want you to stand there, get punched on, get brain damage, and possibly die in the ring. You know, so they can see their guy get all of the joy and attention. It's like they get gratitude. Sometimes it's not even about wanting to see two men bang it out. Sometimes it's about a guy such a fanboy for a fighter. He want to see his man literally kill a motherfucker in the ring, or he want to see his race beat somebody senseless and make his race look like, oh look, see, this is what my people do. We this, that, and the third. You know what I mean? And I'm glad Dev made it out that ring in one piece. I'm glad he didn't, he didn't take, like he wasn't like a vegetable, because that could have been a thing. And then what would motherfuckers say then? Now here's the thing: if that golf, I'm glad it didn't happen to Dev. Now if that would have happened to Dev, rather if he didn't live through it or he became like a vegetative state, and Bill Haney and his fam would have went and cooked Ryan ass physically, ain't nothing nobody could say, because at that point, if he was juicing, so he intended to go in there and kill my boy. Ain't nothing nobody could tell me, man. Ain't nothing nobody could tell me, bro. No fans, no nothing. At that point, it's not about boxing no more, and we got to start being a little bit more appreciative, man, of these fighters, bro. It's kind of fucked up, man. It is. It's fucked up, right? Like Devin. Before this fight, we said he was boring. I seen, man, come on. We see the comments all the time. Dev is boring. He don't like this plant his feet and stand there and fight. He just moving around all the time and hug and hold and come on, you know what I'm saying? And then when the dude stands there and decides to bring it to Ryan Garcia and he loses the fight, now everybody's saying Devin's been exposed. He ain't got no chin. He can't punch. He's a fool for standing there. Yo, which way do you motherfuckers want it, man? How you want it? He tried to give y'all what y'all want, and he know that ain't his style. And then you see what happened. If he would have just outboxed Ryan and whooped him and jabbed his fucking head off the whole fight to 12 rounds, then people would have been saying that we knew he was going to do that. He's a boring ass fighter. That's what he was going to do anyway. We already knew. That's the haters mad because Dev didn't let they guy get off on him. That's all it is. Dudes be mad. Fanboys be mad because another fighter won't stand still so they guy can get his rocks off, and they can get their enjoyment, pleasure out of that shit. Motherfuckers is sick. I be literally wishing I could line some of these dudes up, like literally, as they be talking reckless, typing all kind of bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, you behind the laptop talking reckless, but I'll fucking wire your mouth shut, man, in person. You know what I'm saying? I really would do that. I have nothing to lose either. But shout out to Dev, man. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson for staying on code. Dev deserved this. He come back and fight Sandor. I mean, and he got to still watch out for that fight too, because Sandor is a very sneaky fighter. He's a sneaky fighter, bro. And it can go. It could not go Devin's way, because Sandor spoils parties, man. Or he attempts to, and then he always come up short. But still got to be on his P's and Q's with a Sandor Martins, one of those type of dudes. But I think Dev should be alright. But it's really sad to see the shit that they putting that boy Dev through, man. All of the fanboys and Ryan Garcia, you lost. Yo, bro, did you not get the fucking memo? He lost because he was fucking because he was getting beat by a fucking ped head. That's why he lost. They in here talking about it like Ryan was free and clear and he beat Dev fan square. Nah, man. He had to get the Superman juice in him, and then he had to beat Devin. Kind of strange, right? Because he didn't do that for Tank, but he did that for Devin. And this is the same Devin that people been saying can't punch, but you didn't do that for a guy that could punch. You know what it was? You know why Ryan didn't do that? He didn't juice up for Tank because he already had his built-in excuse when he lost. He was already drained, so he was going to use that. He didn't have to juice up. He didn't have to do that. So now with Devin, he wanted to juice up so he can get the upper advantage over Devin, because I still don't know why he would have to even do that. Because remember, this is Devin, man. He has no chin, right? He can't punch, right? That's what they say. So I think what happened was Devin spooked motherfuckers when he fought Regis. Nobody expected Devin to do that to Regis. And I think that shit spooked the shit out of Ryan Garcia. He's like, damn, dude, I expected this with Tank, but I didn't expect that with Ryan, with Dev. I ain't gonna get in there and let Dev knock me down or knock me out. I'm gonna look bad. So he had to juice up to do it. You saw in the fight when Dev hit him with that left, he had Ryan on stanky legs. You saw it. And also, now I'm starting to think Ryan Garcia's power is not what they fucking say it is. Because look, juiced up, he already had good power, right? Juiced up, he still couldn't knock Devin Haney out. Let that sink in. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyway, this is your boy Rebel Life Boxing. Drop a comment, share, talk to me. And I'll catch y'all on the next one. And I'm out.